Few rivalries in automotive history are as fierce and legendary as the battle between the Ford Mustang and the Chevrolet Camaro. But before there could be a rivalry, there had to be a beginning. And the Camaro's story is one of ambition, secrecy, and Chevrolet's burning desire to take back the spotlight. This is the story of the birth of the Chevrolet Camaro. The tale begins in April 1964, when Ford introduced the Mustang at the New York World's Fair. The car was a phenomenon. Affordable, stylish, and sporty, it tapped into a new generation of drivers who wanted performance without the high price tag of a Corvette or a European import. Ford called it a pony car. Small, sporty, and full of personality. The gamble paid off instantly. Within 18 months, Ford sold more than 1 million Mustangs. It was one of the most successful product launches in automotive history. At General Motors headquarters in Detroit, Chevrolet executives were stunned. They had no direct competitor. The Corvette was too expensive, and the Corvair, despite its unique design, simply wasn't resonating with the same market. Chevy needed a response, and they needed it fast. In 1965, GM secretly launched a development program under the codename Project Panther. The mission was clear: build a car that could directly compete with the Mustang. It had to be sporty, affordable, customizable, and available in multiple trims to attract a wide audience. For nearly a year, rumors spread in automotive circles. Reporters kept hearing about Chevrolet's secret pony car project, but no one knew what it would look like, or even what it would be called. That changed on June 28, 1966. Chevrolet held a live press conference, connecting 14 cities across the United States by telephone, an unprecedented move at the time. It was here they revealed the name of the Mustang's new challenger, Camaro. When journalists pressed Chevrolet executives about the meaning of the name, they gave a cheeky response. A Camaro is a small, vicious animal that eats Mustangs. The pony car war had officially begun. In September 1966, the very first Camaros rolled into dealerships as 1967 models. Chevrolet didn't hold back. They designed a Camaro to be as versatile as possible. It was built on a brand-new rear-wheel drive platform and offered in two body styles, coupe and convertible. Buyers could choose from more than 80 factory options and 40 dealer-installed accessories, making each Camaro unique. Under the hood, the range was just as wide. Engines started with a modest 140 horsepower inline-six, perfect for budget buyers. But at the top end were powerful V8s, including the big block 396 that pushed the Camaro into true muscle car territory. But the car that really cemented the Camaro's performance image was the Z/28. Developed for Trans Am racing, the Z/28 featured a 302 cubic inch small block V8 that was underrated at 290 horsepower, but in reality could rev high and make much more with the right tuning. The Z/28 was a race car disguised as a street car, and enthusiasts loved it. Not to be outdone, the Camaro SS delivered raw power with its available 396 V8, easily putting it toe-to-toe with the Mustang GT. Chevrolet didn't just build a car, they built an image. The Camaro was marketed as the car for everyone. Want a stylish cruiser? Buy the 6-cylinder convertible. Want an affordable daily driver? Go for the coupe with a small V8. Want to take on the drag strip? Order the SS. Want to dominate the racetrack? Get the Z/28. This flexibility was one of the Camaro's greatest strengths. It wasn't just a car, it was a lineup that appealed to almost every kind of buyer. In 1967 alone, Chevrolet sold over 220,000 Camaros. While that number didn't surpass Mustang sales, it proved one thing beyond doubt. The Camaro was a worthy challenger. By the late 1960s, the stage was set for one of the most iconic rivalries in American automotive history. On the streets, the Camaro and Mustang battled in endless drag races. On the track, the Z/28 squared off against the Mustang Boss 302 in the Trans Am series. And in the culture of car enthusiasts, lines were drawn. You were either a Mustang person or a Camaro person. The rivalry wasn't just about horsepower, it was about identity. The Mustang represented Ford's bold innovation. The Camaro represented Chevrolet's determination to prove they could match and even surpass their rival. The first-generation Camaro, built from 1967 to 1969, laid the foundation for everything that came after. By 1969, the Camaro's design had become more aggressive, with bold lines, hidden headlights, and performance models that pushed the limits of street-legal muscle. That year also introduced the legendary Copo Camaro, with a monstrous 427 cubic inch engine, created specifically for drag racing dominance. The Camaro wasn't just keeping up with the Mustang. In many ways, it was redefining the pony car war. The birth of the Chevrolet Camaro wasn't just the launch of a new car. It was the beginning of an American legend. Born out of competition, forged in the heat of the muscle car wars, and embraced by a generation of enthusiasts, the Camaro quickly proved it wasn't just a response to the Mustang. It was a contender with its own identity. Over the decades, the Camaro would evolve through highs and lows, disappear and return, but its legacy started here in the mid-1960s with a simple idea: give drivers a car that could fight back against the Mustang. And more than 50 years later, that rivalry still fuels car culture today. So what do you think? When it comes to the ultimate American pony car, are you Team Mustang or Team Camaro?